Hey, what is going on, guys? Really quick before I start the video, I need to talk to you about earn.gg. Earn.gg is a points to cash reward system where you can watch ads and do surveys online for real life cash. Click the link down in the description below for more if you're interested. Okay, look, before anyone says anything about how long I was gone, can you please just look at the quality of the camera? Dude, for all I'm telling you, this shit's crazy. I took a picture of myself earlier. This shit's so HD. In the whites of my eyes, you can see how disappointed my family is in me. Dude, how fucking cool is that? Anyway, hi, I'm Nudah coming to you with yet again another new video. But yeah, listen, I took 2 or 3 weeks off. That's my fault. But it was not without justification. Because not only did I host the most popular and credible news source on the internet, but we also confirmed put the freak who abused the pussy in jail. Just a quick fuck you to that guy. But Sony themselves handcrafted me a camera using the eyes of Christ. I'm gonna be honest, I just got fucked over getting this camera a bunch. If you watch Kozdoff's vlogs or anything, so this was pretty much just a really elongated way of saying I waited until getting my camera to make more videos. Oh yeah, you're right, I'm a piece of shit for it. But hey, we're back now and that's what matters. And a few more things before we get into the actual video. Okay, someone botted my Instagram trying to get me to 100K. Listen guys, I can do it myself. Like, I don't need that. I told Instagram to remove the followers, so follow my Instagram right now after you like the video, because once I hit 100K, they'll verify me. I mean, I'm like 20K off, come on. Yeah, now that that's all out of the way, Keemstar, for some reason, next week is letting me host a drama alert. I have it from the 11th to the 18th, so it'll literally just be a full week of me being able to cover a wide variety of topics, from Jake Paul to Alyssa Violet to Logan Paul to FaZe Banks. Okay, to all other YouTubers that watch me, please, for the love of God, this whole next week, just do as much stupid bullshit as you can. I can say that because I'm not the news yet. Oh my god. All right, listen, just work with me here, guys. iDubbbz, if you're gonna drop a content comp, in the off chance that you see this, please, for the love of God, make it this week. And then other than all of that shit, you'll notice I got some cross branding going on. I got a FaZe Clan t-shirt, but what the fuck? Yeah, Strobe and his cousin started up a jewelry business, and they're literally making diamond-plated gaming logos. They make a whole bunch of other shit, and there's tiers of these. Like, I think there's a plastic one for like 100 or 50 bucks, something like that. And then you can get one with like actual diamonds and metal and shit for however much. I mean, it's up to you. I think they're badass as hell. I love mine. I've yet to take mine off. Went to Southside Atlanta with this and almost got shot 6 times. And if that tells you anything, dude, this shit is quality. People want this. If you want to follow them on Twitter, their shit's on the screen right now, or their links down in the description below with the website where you can get all the shit. And now the fun part of the video, where I excruciatingly opened myself up to an audience of almost 400,000 people. Thank you. Okay, no, but over Christmas break, I went back to Indiana to see all my friends and family and shit. So I'm back home, and, you know, I'd spend the day with my family, and every night I'd go out with my friends just because, you know, my family's in bed. I'm not hanging out. So the first night I'm there, I hit this party, and I was told that it was gonna be a bunch of people my age, when in all actuality, it was a bunch of people a lot younger than me, and I felt very, very out of place. Okay, in a sense, like, when I go home now, people realize, like, who I am, you know, I'm a YouTuber. And I'm not high and mighty by any means. I'm not mighty by any means. But every time I go home now, there's more and more people each time that just know who I am. And this time when I went home, it's like everybody in town knew who the fuck I was. Like, having it go from just the police department and my family and, like, the school officials to the entire town. Like, it felt kind of badass, you know, it's pretty cool. So I hit this party, and I'm gonna be honest, it was literally like a drunk fan meetup. And listen, I do not condone underage drinking, regardless of what I've ever told you or what I'm going to tell you. Matt keeps telling me I have to tell you that, and he pays my rent, so... Anyway, at this party, I meet up with my friend John and Christian. And I'm gonna be honest, personally, I really don't like drinking. Like, dude, I fucking hate beer. Beer is carbonated piss water, and there's nothing that can change my opinion on that. However, if you have a Long Island iced tea or a Sex on the Beach partner, I'm as good as fucking shit-face, dude. I drink like such a bitch. None of you needed to know that. Carrying on with my story, so I'm a few shots deep, I'll be honest with you. And I'm sitting there taking shots with my friends John and Christian, and I mean, I drink very lightly because I get drunk very fast. And since, you know, losing an entire fucking person, like literally losing my permanent winter coat, you know, it affects me a lot faster and a whole lot different now. So we're sitting there bullshitting kind of drunk, and one of them brings up, like, girlfriends from high school. And literally everyone in the circle just looks at me and starts starts laughing because my story's bad. So we go around in the circle and everyone tells their really shitty girlfriend and boyfriend stories, and finally it gets to me. And sitting there telling this story at that party, I was like, shit, I can make this into a video now because we haven't been together forever. So back at the beginning of my senior year, I'm talking like the first 2 weeks of school, I met this girl and like right off the bat we hit it off, which is fucking weird. Because I'm gonna be honest, I really don't hit it off with that many people, at least not to this extent. And after meeting, we talked for like 4 to 6 weeks, and eventually I was just like, hey, you know, we could like do shit together, you know. Like, fuck, I don't know, I didn't want to be just like, hey bitch, date me. That is coming on way too strong and people do not like that. So I mean, she was like, yeah, shit, we can do that. And it was just kind of, you know, I was like, yeah, we can just go ahead and just do that. So we casually dated for like 6 months, and during those 6 months, if you go back and look, during my senior year, you know, I was uploading like 5 times a week, and on the days I wasn't uploading, and even on some of the days that I was streaming. I was out there grinding on my bullshit, you know, it was lit. And you know, it goes without saying, you know, the more you grow on different platforms, the more money you're gonna get. And that's not me flexing saying, yeah, bitch, I was making fucking millions, racks, bitch.
I need to stop listening to SoundCloud rappers.
But it finally got up to the point where I was able to make a fully substantial living off of just my social media. And again, thank you. I really enjoy that. And it got to be our 6-month anniversary, so I was like, shit, you know, I went on, I think, fucking Sephora, and I just started clicking shit, just the shit I thought she'd look good in. I was like, fuck it, and arguably, I spent a little much. But I mean, honestly, that's how I see money. This shit's an object to me. I mean, like, I don't buy designer clothes and Louis and Gucci and Off-White and all that shit. Just say, yeah, my fucking clothes cost more than yours, bitch. I do that shit because it's ignorant and it fits me and my brand and what I do. Like, I'm fucking retarded and it just fits me. Like, it does. But, you know, back on topic, a few days later, this shit shows up at her house and she's like, dude, what the? What are you doing? And I was like, yeah, bitch, what's up? Happy anniversary. And later that night, she was talking to me and she was like, how much do you like make off of YouTube and Twitch and all that shit? And I was like, I mean, enough. Like, the actual figure isn't what you should be concerned with. I mean, enough is enough. I mean, if I have enough to do it, then you should, that's what you should be concerned with. And I mean, I say that and I'd like to think it's a pretty fair statement, you know, I worry about my shit, you worry about your shit. Until there's a ring on this finger, you don't need to see shit, honey. And so over the next few weeks, she really didn't say anything about it, and we would talk just as normal, and everything was going just as it was prior. And then without me thinking about it, you know, we'd just be in the middle of conversation and she'd ask for something or, you know, whatever. So, you know, just without thinking, you know, and it'd be kind of small shit. You know, I just buy her something, you know, it's just whatever. And I was just so busy being kept up with her and the fella shit that was just booming at the time, and YouTube and Twitch and everything, you know, I wasn't thinking about it. But just almost every day it seemed like she'd ask for something or slip a link into like just casual conversation. And me, I'm not thinking anything of it because, you know, our relationship's still carrying on as normal. Also, this is very, very stupid. Back in the summer, me and Crude used to do this thing where it'd get to be like 3 or 4 in the morning and we'd join a Skype call and we'd just go through the internet, scour it for the dumbest shit we could find, and we'd just buy it together. I mean, we got verified stickers, Razer mouse pads, I bought a solid gold torch, fucking Versace cologne, a Supreme Louis V, like, it's retarded! And I get on one night with him and we go to get this one thing, I can't remember what it was, but we go to click purchase and I was like, shit, I don't think I have enough money to buy this. And I was like, damn, you know, where'd all my money go? After you exclude food, clothes, and lotion, all you have left is this shiesty bitch. And this is even further down the line. This is like a year into our relationship, and I'm like, look, this shit's gotta stop. I mean, I'm just getting my shit ran, and I'm like, okay, we cannot do this. This is absolute bullshit, and this isn't how a relationship works. And so she tried fighting me on it, and I was like, look, you're fucking retarded. I'm not doing this. So I just blocked her. I hung up and just, nothing. Which brings us to a few hours later. I'm getting into bed, about ready to fall asleep and shit, and I get a phone call from her mom. And all I hear is that after we broke up, she attempted to commit suicide. Which my first question was, is she all right? And my second one being, you know, to myself, sitting back thinking, you know, did I do this? Oh yeah, boys and girls, this one's fucked up. So her mom tells me what happened and tells me that she took a handful of pills and that they were going to the emergency room and shit. So the next day I'm talking to her and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing? And she's like, I told you you shouldn't have broken up with me and all this shit. And I was like, man, what the fuck. So at this point, I'm with this girl, and I'm pretty much trapped in this relationship. So I'm sitting there like, fuck it, you know, if I'm in a bad situation, I might as well make the best of it. And I was like, I can at least try and make this work. Like, if I'm gonna be kept here, I might as well just keep on trucking and, you know, do me. Having a positive mindset about everything is key, guys, I'm telling you. So we dated for 2 or 3 more months after that, and it progressively just got worse and worse and worse. And anybody who's been in a shitty relationship like that knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because you literally can't force yourself to be with someone like that. It's not possible. So time goes on progressively more and more, and you know, at this point, I've bought her just an obscene amount of shit. Like, I will be absolutely honest with you. In hindsight, I'm glad it happened because it was a learning experience. Also in hindsight, I wish I could go back in time and kick my own fucking teeth in. Hey, sometimes you gotta be stupid. But yeah, story's not over yet. So finally it gets to the last month of our relationship, and I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. Like, I legitimately can't live like this anymore. So we had this huge fight, and I finally get to my breaking point, and I'm just like, fuck you. Just blocked her on everything, and I was just completely done. And I thought that would be the end of it. You know, I figured that she would, like, make other accounts and try and, like, talk to me and shit like that. Which she did end up doing, and called me from a bunch of fake numbers and shit like that. Like, it was a full-blown ordeal. But the part that really just fucked me up the most was when a month and a half, 2 months later, a mutual friend of ours, I'm sitting there talking to him, and he's like, oh shit, are you guys still together? And I was like, oh, funny enough, no, not at all. Like, it ended in a complete fucking train wreck, dude. I mean, it was terrible. I was like, oh yeah, I know, I kind of figured. All the shit she was telling me was just terrible. And I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? And he gets all serious for a second, and he's like, dude, I'll be honest. There was some shit that you never got told. And I'm sitting there scratching my head, and I'm like, all right, what are you about to tell me? Dude goes, yeah, that suicide attempt she had was fake. And I'm like, there's not a chance in hell someone's gonna go out of their way to do that. And on top of that, her mom called me. And he was like, yeah, well, that's the other thing. I realistically think that this is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me. I'm talking about things that are out of my control, like things that I've done. I've done some pretty stupid, crazy shit. Okay, bear with me here. So this chick's mom comes to find out she's dating me, and apparently they conspired at about 6-7 months into our relationship. You know, all the shit that I would buy her, makeup, clothes, accessories, fucking a big mirror, you know, just out there shit. They were taking the products that I was getting them, not opening them, not even taking them out of the packaging. They were putting them on eBay or going around to local garage sales or having their own garage sales or putting them on Craigslist, shit like that. 90% of the shit that I was buying this girl, she was taking it and just flipping it. Enough so to the point that her mom got fired from her job. The thing is, she didn't get fired. She literally told people that because she quit her job because I was funding their fucking life. So in the end, this actually leads up into another story video that I already did. So I may have had a tiny little freak out and wondered what the hell was going on and went with Crude to Sweden for a week to clear my mind. I mean, we also had this like big gaming thing out there, but fuck that. Like I was there to not do anything. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and if you're new, subscribe. Yeah, I take over Drama Alert and everything tomorrow, so I should have another video up tomorrow along with Drama Alert. Oh, shit, before I forget, you really need to follow my Twitch and Instagram. They're both just at Nudah. Also, shameless plug, you have to buy Nudah merch. The link's down below, it's fucking sick. And if you don't, you're
ding dong, eyes like a ching-chong, hard on like King Kong. I'ma get my chief on while she suck my ding dong. Eyes like a ching-chong, hard on like King Kong. Put your dick in her mouth, give me head till I'm